Welcome, everybody. It's another exciting edition of The Sports Hole. I'm your host, Luke. With me, as always, XFL Tim Rock and Roll Matty Goldberg. What's up, dudes?
What up, boy?
What up?
A lot of craziness, man.
The craziest happened to me in real life. I was digging through some coins and I found this old dollar token from Whiskey Pete's right outside
Vegas.
Yeah, that
How much
one
you
of
think
those
is worth?
right by Buffalo Bills and whatnot.
Yeah, I love that state. Yeah, that's where you first when you're driving from LA.
Right when you pass the California border.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
It's so cool.
So, but Whiskey Pete's I think closed down in like 2022.
I know, like that roller coasters never looks like it's open.
Yeah, I saw a whole video on where is that, Henderson or whatever?
No, it's right over the border.
It's literally like if you're taking the interstate.
Right, what's that town called?
I don't know what that town is
Henderson is right next to Vegas. So
Henderson's right next to Vegas.
Yeah,
Henderson is
definitely
technically where Vegas is. I think it's Prim.
Yeah.
It's Prim, Nevada.
Prim,
Yeah,
yes.
Prim, Nevada,
No, I
yeah.
always remember driving by
it always
that.
looks pretty cool.
Because Whiskey Pete's is always on the west side, and the one with the roller coaster, Buffalo Bills, is always on the east side. They're like right next to each other.
Yeah, that town's almost dead completely.
Yeah, both those places shut down like not too long ago.
It's too bad. Hopefully some billionaire will buy it and make it fun again.
Yeah,
I hope
it's
so.
pretty cool. Well,
Maddie, why do
congratulations,
people
you
live
found
in Henderson? I've heard more people moving
It's
to Henderson.
kind of the suburbs. It's like a nice
just the
suburbs
burbs
of Vegas.
of
Yeah.
Vegas. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I think Adam Carolla moved there.
Yeah, a lot of people are
to
moving there.
Henderson. Wasn't Danny LaBelle talking about moving to
Yeah,
Henderson?
but I don't think he ever did.
Isn't Las Vegas? Isn't like
You
the
don't think
Strip
he ever
technically
did?
in Henderson?
What's
no,
that?
I think the strip is like It's like
paradise,
paradise.
I think, technically.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Almost paradise.
I have a buddy in Vegas right now. Just seeing his stories, it makes me wish I was there.
What
always
would
a
you
fun
be
time.
doing? Why is he having so much fun?
He's from New York, so it's the Knicks are in some like tournament. It's
The
like the
cup?
weird playing tournament.
It's the cup. Yeah.
It's the cup.
Yeah.
You
So
treat it with
silly.
respect.
Sorry. It's been a weird week though.
Maddie
you know.
would be cleaning up at the poker halls and throwing the bones.
I would be taking
Throwing
him down.
the bones.
Yeah.
I want to see Maddie throw the bones.
Maybe someday, if I get my shit together, I get my anxiety together, I'll be back in beautiful Viva
Maddie,
Las Vegas.
I believe in you. You're gonna do this.
We're
You're
rooting
gonna
for you here.
solve it.
All of Sports Hold'em.
Yeah.
Rooting for you,
46 days.
Maddie.
Sports
sober.
Hold'em.
46 days sober.
Wow. Look at
Yeah,
that.
that's crazy.
So you out there thinking there's no hope? Look at this
There
guy.
is hope. If
Look
I
at
can
this
do
guy.
it, you can do it.
If he could do it, even with the news of Bob Stoops leaving the Arlington Renegades, you also have hope out there.
That is
Maddie,
news of the week.
Did that almost bring you into a relapse?
No, but like a lot of news is crazy. I mean, we'll probably get to,
What news
all-
what massacre do you want to cover first?
I mean, we're a sports show, so I feel like Sherrone Moore.
Wait, are you saying Jews are not athletic?
I never
Oh.
said that.
Oh,
Julian
that's what we heard. That's
Yeah,
what we heard out
Julian
here.
Edelman. Diego
Okay.
Pavia and Sherrone Moore, my two stories that I'm like,
Yeah, the
you know,
Sherrone
Well,
thing
shout
feels
out-
like
shout
it
out-
feels like it was 3 weeks ago by this
I know
point.
that
My God.
the news cycle goes fast.
I think that
Your
happened
old
the next
news.
day after we recorded last week, and
Yeah,
now it
it
feels
was.
like I'm like, oh wait, we still haven't even talked about that shit.
I
I
know,
think
we didn't
when
know.
we taught
It was just
I
fired.
texted you. Yeah, it was right after the show. It was like he got let go, he got fired, and then all of a sudden, all the other stuff started trickling out.
Wait,
Yeah,
it was Wednesday morning, right? Or was it?
He lost his fucking mind.
I think it was Tuesday because we recorded last Monday. It was Tuesday that
Right.
it's like Sherrone
Yeah.
Moore is no longer with Michigan. It's like, oh shit. And then Wednesday and then Thursday, like just more and more stuff starts coming out.
Yeah.
No, I knew when I saw the headline first. I'm like, okay, this got to be something different. Well,
Sure.
there had been people. I didn't even know what it was. Somebody reported in the Michigan subreddit like all these rumors about him are untrue. He didn't say what the rumors were, and I'm like, okay, I don't know what that means, but whatever. And then apparently they were all true.
Yep.
Yeah, I was seeing like burners posting stuff as far back as like early, like late
Did you hear the
2023.
rumor that he messaged the OnlyFans girl at halftime at Ohio State, Michigan? Did you hear that one?
This is
That
bad.
I don't know if it's true or not, but that's a pretty good one.
Is that that one that did a Sherrone Moore special?
I don't know.
Is that the one? Oh, she dressed
But
up in a
he seems
Michigan
pretty
jersey.
it's crazy. Everything about it.
It's insane. I mean, well, first of all, he had only been like offensive coordinator for like 2 years, I think, two
Yeah.
or 3 years.
He's
And
young.
he's young. He was basically in the right place at the right time.
Yes.
What's funny is, Harbaugh took Jesse Minter, the defensive coordinator, and then he just was like,
Hmm.
Sherrone should be the next head coach. And then everybody's
Yeah.
like, well, okay, let's just keep it going then.
Well,
Continuity.
he won all those interim games, so everybody was like, he can do this,
Yeah.
and he clearly couldn't, and he clearly had
I mean, I think I
serious
think it's too
demons.
early to tell as a coach for him. I also think he probably should have spent time as a head coach at a smaller program first.
Sure.
But so I won't judge his coaching in this situation,
Yeah.
but he was very lucky regardless.
Very lucky. Moved
And
up very
like,
fast.
my God,
Hmm.
like the one thing you're not supposed to do is fuck the help. This guy fucks the help.
Yes.
Like, dude, I mean, he wasn't even like he was making like 6.1 mil this year, I think. And if he would have had some success in the next couple of years, he would have got a very fat pay raise.
And the other thing too is like Bobby Petrino got a second, third chance. All you have to do is apologize, just go away for a couple years. You'll probably get a job as an offensive line coach, probably in the NFL. Somebody will want to help you out. And
I don't know. He must have found somebody else who
redemption
had
is
stalked.
everybody loves a redemption story.
They do, but unfortunately, he made that nearly impossible
Yeah, you
because
can't.
now it's not like this is a pure safety issue with him now. Like,
Yeah. Well,
you
he
can't
fucked it all up.
hire him.
Now he's done.
No, his best bet now is to
Write a book.
write a book and go on speaking tours and go, don't do what I did. Don't do what I did. And then, like, he can do that. But it's like, it just blew. I mean, him and Mel Tucker, two of the luckiest
Yeah,
guys on the planet,
Yep.
just doing the same shit I mean, like, and he saw Mel Tucker do that.
sure did. But
He's like, you know
these
what?
guys,
Well, I won't get
temptation.
caught.
I don't understand how any especially in college, I don't understand how any college FBS head coach can have affairs. Not just on the fact that like you probably have these women like throwing themselves the double life that it would take to like try and keep this under wraps when you have a wife and kids. Like you're living a
Insane.
secret life, but you're also recruiting, dealing with boosters and trying to game plan. What like I would be stressed out of my mind all the time.
It probably is as much game planning to cover your tracks in this kind of affair
Yeah.
as it is to plan for, Iowa. It's just stupid as fuck. I don't know. Every show I watch where these guys are doing this, it looks like this is not worth it. You're sweating things out
Never
all the
is.
time, trying to cover your shit. And like,
He was such a maniac, just like, so she breaks up with him. He fires her immediately, which is the dumbest thing to do. I'm sure the text messages were very threatening to her. And she probably had to go to university because she probably felt like her life was in danger or like it was harassment. And then they had to fire him.
well, they
And then he
handled that
fucking
all
flipped
wrong
out.
too. They
What
knew
did he? Yeah.
because Ward Manuel, the AD, just brought him in and fired him without having any other support around him.
What did he think was going to happen? Like, how did he think he was going to get away with this or like come out of this unscathed?
I could only imagine is just like, tale as old as time. You get that,
You just
you
get
get
the
that, you get
addiction.
in there, and I heard this has been going on actually for few years. So,
Yeah.
like,
And they both were
You
interviewed at the
probably
beginning
just
of the
think
season
you're
and denied
invincible
it.
at
yeah,
some
you think
point.
you're hot shit all of a sudden. You
Yeah.
think this is a good idea. Meanwhile, his wife, who, when you're like
Horrible
going up through the
situation.
coaching ranks, it's not a very fast track path. And you have to do some really shitty assistant work and work your way up. So his wife was like there and raising his kids while he was
Going to be
pursuing
very
this
sad.
dream. Luckily, the dream paid off, but now, I mean, it's just like it just sucks for
I'll
everybody
tell you
involved
this,
in
there's
this.
nothing more airy because when he's on the sidelines, he does look slick. Like He's got the cool vest. He looks very coach.
Yeah.
He looks like an alpha. And
Yeah.
to see that Zoom court thing, and he's in like, you
Oh, with
know,
his just head down.
and he
It's
just
like,
seems he looks like he lost weight, and he
oh
looks
yeah.
it's like it's eerie because you're like you see this guy as like an authority presence, and now he's like just a scared man, like a mess, a total humiliated. Everybody's looking, the whole world knows it. It's insane. It happens so fast.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what, he'll probably finagle himself out of jail time for this. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
they
then
might give him like house arrest.
he could easily, he's probably going to get divorced. Or he goes to have his money. He's probably going to get sued by his mistress.
And
Yeah.
probation is hard because when he's not gonna allowed to drink, he's not allowed to do weed. Like that's rough, man. Like, what's he gonna do to calm his fucking nerves? Cigarettes? I don't know.
Just
DDP
move.
yoga,
Yeah,
I
Just go
think.
coach with Art Briles.
yeah. Well,
Right.
this was a
Should
wild one.
second
Nobody's,
chance you.
I
Yeah,
thought the
Eastern New
crazy,
Mexico, baby.
yeah, I thought
Is
the
that what
crazy
Art
story of
Briles
the
is?
year is the Mark Sanchez, but I think Sherrone Moore, you know, he's number one in the craziest story of the year.
It's nuts. I mean, I've seen people kind of like these YouTube commentators who never go near sports, like
Yeah,
doing whole videos on this guy.
sure.
I mean, one day he's like top of the world,
I
and
know.
next day it's this shit.
I mean, he's got a top five college job. The thing is, too, is like even the CEO that got busted at the Coldplay concert, he did the right thing. He like apologized. He got fired, and he it went away. Like who,
Yeah,
who talks about that now?
exactly. He'll have, because the thing is, if you're a halfway decent human, you got some other friends who will pick you up later down the road once the dust
Exactly.
settles,
You go away for a couple years, you disappear,
Yeah. I
and
mean,
people
Rick,
will give you a chance to redeem yourself.
fucking look at Rick Pitino,
I
who
know.
fucked his his
On
assistant
an Italian
coaches
table,
on an Italian table. I mean,
right
just
after
on any
spaghetti
table
bolognese.
is bullshit, but a fucking Italian table.
Yeah,
I
there's an
mean,
Italian
like,
restaurant.
It's despicable.
yeah, I want,
I mean,
and
yeah,
then I
we
think,
build
and
a
then he
store.
forced her
Yeah,
to get an abortion too, like every
yeah.
terrible thing. And this guy, I mean, he didn't double down on it.
It'd
He
be a
just,
little harder for Sharon
yeah,
because he didn't have the wins that Rick Pitino had. But I can see some. I mean, I remember Gary Moeller got jobs in the NFL after he got fired in Michigan.
he just got fired for being a drunk at a
Yeah,
restaurant or something,
I think he
like,
got a couple DWIs. That's what I heard.
oh, okay. I mean, he
But
ended up head
he
coaching the
got a shot. He
Lions at
got
some
another
point.
job. And
Yeah,
Sharon would have got a job in a couple of years as an offensive line coach in the NFL. Like somebody would do him a favor.
yeah.
But now he burned it all down
He would have
so
been fine.
fast.
He could have just gone. I mean, he could have even been OC at a smaller university. You wait it out,
Yep.
let some
Two
other
years,
people.
3 years.
Yeah, and then you're
Wait.
back, and then
Yeah.
if you prove yourself, you're fine. Yeah,
Well, one
it's
of the
just,
wildest
ugh.
stories.
It's very, yeah. It's like it sucks because you put your faith in these people, and even though I was like, I still thought he deserved the third year at least. I always have liked him.
He was definitely
Um,
going to get the third year
He
because
was. There's no
you
way they
don't,
weren't going to fire him.
yeah, you
no,
don't let the coach go. Like if they were going to fire him, they would have
he still
been
had
one of the
nine
first
wins. He had an
ones.
opportunity to go 10-3. Not a
They have
Yeah,
terrible
no idea
season. All
what to
right.
do now, though.
they were one
But
game away from the playoffs. Yeah.
yeah,
All right. So
wild story.
now, what are we thinking on this coaching search here, though? Now,
So
and what are your
DeBoer,
sources telling you?
the names I've seen,
Jed
obviously,
Fish.
people say DeBoer. Jeb Fish is always on the market just
Yeah.
because
Yep.
I feel like Jeb Fish doesn't stick around any job more than two
No,
years.
Jeb
no.
Fish is sitting
Uh,
over there with his skirt hiked up a little, saying, "Look
oh,
at
Jeb
Yeah.
me."
Fish is ready.
Well, he's
Yeah,
been
Uh,
in Michigan.
his
He's
fish is sweating right now.
yeah.
I also hear Dillingham. Kenny Dillingham
Okay,
has
so
gone.
Dillingham would be good.
here's what I know. DeBoer is the top pick for everybody, except I'm not even that sold on him because his game is totally different. Nebraska, or I mean, Alabama's like 116th in rushing this year. So
Yeah.
like Justice Hayes left that program when he was there. So
I'll say
like
this: if DeBoer goes to Michigan, he will succeed. He will beat Ohio State, but he will also turn around and lose to you'll lose to a Northwestern some years.
I would take that for some
Yeah,
championships.
because those are the
Well, they need a coach
aside
soon.
aside from the SEC championship game, DeBoer his big
Right
thing is
back.
he's been great against all of their ranked versus ranked matchups, but he lets an unranked Oklahoma team last year or Florida State this year or Vandy he lets a lot of the games where they're favored slip away.
Yeah. It's
I say roll with Biff for a year.
what did you say? Bust for Biff?
I'm stiff for Biff,
Stiff for Biff. Okay. I think somebody else said bust for Biff.
but I
But
I don't know. You're in the weird spot just because if this would have been 2 weeks ago, you guys probably would have got Matt Campbell.
yeah. So I'm not I'm not in love with Kalen DeBoer like everybody else is. I don't know why. There's something about the guy that kind
Dillingham
of
would be a great hire.
Dillingham much more excited. I mean, look, if you've discovered Cam Scadaboo and you can take that Arizona team. I don't think you can replicate that shit again with Arizona. It would be very hard to do that with
He's a
them.
young guy. He's extremely energetic. He's the kind of guy that you want in this NIL era. Is a guy like Dillingham. He would. I think he would kill it with the resources that Michigan has. I think he would kill it. 'Cause
So
how old is he?
35.
He's young,
Yeah,
Yeah.
very young.
he's also
And that's the
five
thing.
six.
He's 5'6" too,
Really?
so he's got
No,
something
he's
to
not.
prove.
Yeah, he's
Is he
five
really
six.
5'6"?
He's 5'6", Maddie.
Did he play football?
Let me see if I can find
He's a
that
good
for you.
coach. He's a really good coach. I actually just watched the
Maddie, are you
video.
taller than him?
No, I'm about
Maddie,
two
no,
inches shorter.
he went to Arizona State. He did not play football at Arizona State.
Interesting.
I always like those stories because it's
Yeah.
like
I mean,
it
he's
just shows you
amazing.
how much of a thinking game football can be.
And
It
then
really is.
he went to be right after graduating, basically, he
A
went to
grad
be an
assistant.
a grad assistant at Arizona State.
Yeah.
So he's always been there. I mean,
So
it's a
he's
big
coached
move.
he's coached in a lot of spots because he's coached at Memphis, he's coached at Auburn, Florida State, Oregon, and now back
So he's been
to
at
Arizona
big
State.
programs. That's good
Yeah.
to know if they hire him.
So
But
there's a
he'd have to leave Arizona State, which he's from Arizona. He went
That
there. It's a
if
dream job.
there are certain jobs though, like Michigan, that can probably pry certain people away.
I
Yeah.
heard he's down if
Really.
if it happens.
And
I
then
mean,
if it
it's
comes to it,
exciting.
Jeb Fish, baby, Jeb Fish. Just
How
be
is
Jed
excited
Fish
for
is
Fish.
fun.
Jed Fish is only 49. He looks like a 65-year-old
I know,
who
he
hangs
looks like
out in a
he's
deli.
70.
Like, what the
Yeah.
hell?
Yeah, he looks like he's 60.
The
Yeah.
crazier thing for me with
Does he
him,
just look like he would carry a pickle and a napkin around
He's
too?
the tennis player.
The-
That's his sport, was tennis.
It's
the
funny
crazier thing
'cause-
for me with Jeb Fish is how many jobs he's jumped around on.
I know, it's insane. But he's been in Michigan, so he knows the deal there.
Well, yeah,
Uh,
he was a QB coach at Michigan. He went to UCLA, brought Dorian Thompson Robinson with him over there. They did well. That guy got to the pro. Yeah, and then he was
His
at
quarterbacks
Arizona.
always do well. I
Yeah,
mean, he took over Arizona. They were 1-11,
basically
and
what he is like a safe
he
choice.
fixes.
I think he's like people feel like okay, he can get the job done. We don't know how great, but he won't be a disaster.
He will move. He will get
He's-
the program better every year.
Yeah,
It
I
seems
feel
like that's what's.
he's a safe choice. I
Yeah.
do feel there's another dark horse that kind of gets me wet a little bit.
Chris
And who's
Creighton.
that?
No,
Chris
Oh.
Christie.
no. Come on, Jim. I feel like you could
No way.
think of a big, goofy looking white guy.
Well, I already said Biff, but
No.
Not Matt Rule.
Jason Eck.
okay, Jason
No.
Eck would be awesome. He's New Mexico's head coach.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got a great offense. His system works. I don't know how the issue with Jason Eck is I definitely think that the fan base would not be hype.
A lot of them are like. Here's the thing. They kind of feel like it would be about 2 years too early, but it would be a gamble for sure.
How
And I
hyped
know
up-
he's not going to be as popular
Yeah.
as
Because
people that are-
he was great at Idaho. He's turned New Mexico around
And
into
the thing is, like their style of play, they're tough. They play.
They are tough.
Yeah.
But how
So
hyped was Indiana when they got Kurt Signetti? Nobody even probably knew who the hell he was.
right,
You never
True.
know. You never know
That
who's
is
going to be
true.
good.
I
I mean,
feel like
Kalen DeBoer was great
Jim,
at
who
Washington.
is your dark horse choice? You just said.
for Oh, I said I was joking. I said Chris Creighton.
Oh,
He's Eastern Michigan's head coach,
oh,
which is
right,
like
okay.
he's elevated that program to heights that they haven't seen,
Uh
which
huh.
is basically making a bowl because they've been historically
Yes,
really, really, really
they're
bad.
awful. Yes.
But obviously his style of coaching will not work. He's not really that much of a recruiter. He's a get guys in and build it up.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, he puts out people like Crosby.
Crosby, Stills, and Nash and Young, baby. That's it.
Jason, I would
Well,
like Jason Eck.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
I
he does
mean,
not,
it's
he
kind
doesn't
of
look
tough.
48 either.
It seems like
No, he
Michigan has to
doesn't.
do it
Like if
fast
you
too.
compare him and Jeb Fish, it's like they look like how are they almost the same age? And
Jason Eck looks like he should be a character on The Sopranos.
he kind of does. This is Tony's cousin here,
Okay.
Gabagool.
I'm gonna go ahead and go on a limb. In 2 years, maybe next year, Jason Eck potentially to Wisconsin. That's gonna be. I'm gonna take that shot.
I like
Give
that.
Luke Fickle another year
Yeah, I'm gonna
because
say
they're gonna
Fickle gets. I'm
Well,
gonna say
Fickle,
Fickle.
I
they'll
feel
put more
things are
money
moving in
into
the
the
right
program.
direction, just slower than people want.
I'm saying
over
Fickle
the-
hot seat gets fired either this year or next year. Jason Eck to Wisconsin.
Okay, let's see. Yeah,
Should we
we'll
move on
see. I
to
mean, by this time next week. So the also the thing is this. A lot of people are saying if Kalen DeBoer loses to Oklahoma for a third straight time,
he's out?
that's going to kind of open the door for him to leave.
That's fucking insane to me, but okay, that's
I
Alabama, I
mean,
guess.
If
it's a pressure place coming. You're
it's not
replacing a legend.
enjoyable, it can't be that
Yeah, it
What
enjoyable.
can't be
makes
enjoyable
Alabama so much more special besides the fact that they
because
had Nick
Nick
Saban?
Saban set the
That's it,
standard
though.
so high. That's the
Well,
problem.
they've
And
had generational coaches in Bear
Yeah, but they've
Bryant
had two of
and
them.
yeah, but
right.
Nick Saban is the last
Without those
one. And
generational, without those coaches, what is Alabama football?
I don't know.
Like,
I think they won
he
a
just
national
sets the
championship
standard
with
super high.
I forget the guy's name. Who's their coach in the 80s? Stallings or
Perkins,
Gene Stallings? Or,
Gene Stallings,
yeah, I think
Perkins,
he won in the eight in
like
the
1980.
I don't,
Shula, one of the Shulas.
Oh
I
yeah, I
don't
remember
understand what
that.
makes Alabama. I guess proximity to talent, maybe, but even then, with NIL, who
They
fucking
just
cares?
Well, it's like
expect
But
to
Kentucky
be amazing
basketball. It's
every
like there's
year.
nothing else
they
going on
expect it.
there.
But I don't
Yeah.
understand like what elevates that. Like what as a coach, what makes Alabama more? I guess that's why Dan Lanning didn't
You're
go there.
replacing a legend.
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah.
hard to replace a legend.
Yeah,
And that's
Kalen
what
DeBoer
people
was right
expect.
there ready when Saban left.
And
Yeah.
also Washington, he knew Washington like with the talent that they had leaving, they were gonna fall off a cliff
Well,
the next
if you
season.
get an opportunity, like I said, there's that tier one job, and Alabama is a tier one job. So you're going from Washington, it's probably a tier three job
A lot of people
to a tier
think
one.
DeBoer would also use this just as a
Yeah.
negotiating tool to
Yeah.
get a fat extension with Bama.
A
Like,
lot of players, a lot of
he
people do.
wants to be paid more than anybody. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. But by next week, this time we will probably have a new coach at Michigan. So we will
And
see.
probably a new
But
one in
as
Alabama.
long as Biff coaches the bowl game, that's all I care about.
And
It'll be
that's
fun.
definitely
I think the
happening.
players will rally and
Unless
play hard.
Biff
Oh, I think
chokes,
so.
unless Biff
I think
chokes on
I think they'll play very well.
sausage in between now
Biff
and
has
then.
like he wasn't the best head coach at Charlotte, but he has amazing interim head coach energy.
Yeah,
People just
he was
love
great.
him. He's
the
like the
two- the
substitute
two-
teacher. He comes
The
in the
two
school, he
best
turns
games they had
the
were with
chair
him coaching.
backwards and talks to the class, rolls out the video.
Yep.
Now, people love Biff, but we'll see. So, Michigan next week will have a new coach, presumably.
Yeah.
But next week, will Nebraska have a new quarterback?
Yes, they will. The kid
I mean,
left.
What's going
Yes.
on? How
Well,
much
he
do we
doesn't.
hate this kid?
Maddie, just because you enter the portal doesn't mean you leave.
I think
But
he's out.
he's probably out. I've heard
But guess
Oregon.
what? He's not
is
that good.
I think
You
he's
think-
fine. He's good. I'd say he's
Eh.
lowercase g good.
You think he's just getting a payday
I wasn't
here?
impressed.
I mean, he probably the tea leaves are saying Oregon wants him just because Dan Lanning loves his transfer quarterbacks.
Sure.
Like he likes
Why
these guys that are
wouldn't you
sort of
love a transfer quarterback? They have experience.
not having
You
to
know, like-
develop as much. Yeah.
Yeah. You plug and play. Ohio State's done this a few
Yep.
I
like
heard
3 years in
Texas
a
Tech
row.
for
Miami does it every season. Oregon does it all the time. Texas Tech is
Yeah,
probably going to do it again. Right now,
Indiana's had it 2 years.
yeah.
Texas
Like
Tech is probably favored to get Brendan Sorsby from Cincinnati.
sure.
But there's like so many quarterbacks in the transfer portal this season.
I mean, yeah. Can't wait to talk about my man Diego Pavia.
Oh well, what happened with Diego, Matty? What did he have a bad
So he
day?
lost to Heisman. By the way, congratulations to Mendoza. Lovely, humble speech with humility and pride
I love
and
how much of a dork
greatness.
Mendoza is too.
Biggest dork, but
I love it.
he's genuine.
Oh yeah.
And so Pavia, him and his brothers and his boys had a party in New York City. He said, "Fuck the voters," and an Instagram post, which the voters are, most of them are the Heisman winners. So he's telling Barry Sanders and Bo Jackson and other people to go fuck themselves. And then he's at a bar and somebody has a fuck Indiana thing and he's holding it up, giving it the bird, which makes no sense. But these are not, if he wants to get drafted, these are really weird things. It's so weird that
Matt, I
he's
think he knows he's not going to get drafted.
so he's just having fun.
Yeah, like
His role model is Johnny Manziel, and it's almost like Johnny Manziel is a cautionary tale. He's not a guy you want to emulate.
yeah,
You
Diego
know?
Pavia is 5'8", 200 pounds.
Yeah, but
It's
he
like
can
Doug
make the
Flutie.
NFL as a running back or some sort of
I
scat
don't
back
I
or
don't know if I think that's part of the reason I believe he's gone to court trying to get more years of eligibility because he knows he could be a star in college, but he'll be
yes,
an
and make money.
afterthought at best in the NFL.
Yeah. But I don't know, I just Johnny Manziel's not a guy that you say, "Oh, this is a guy that I want to emulate myself and
Well, if you
have
Yeah,
him
but
want
as
to
you
my
pick
think
role
in
model."
college,
yeah, I was gonna say think about like
Yes.
the peaks, like the highs of the highs of Johnny Manziel were so high.
Yes, they were, but I'm still thinking he has an NFL dream, and this doesn't help one bit. And it's just, I don't know. I've never seen a guy now with social media, it's easy because you get these guys a few drinks in them, and they'll post anything to get attention.
He
But
apologized.
it's
He
just wild.
apologized.
Well, he still did it. He only apologized because somebody said you better fucking apologize. It's
fucking
not like he
apologize.
apologized where he was like,
I love
"Oh,
that
I
he's the
fucked."
face of Vanderbilt.
Yeah, that is very odd
I
because
love
Vanderbilt
that.
is the Harvard of the South, and you know, I guess he's having fun. His brothers are kind of colorful. Him walking with his
His
brothers are
mom,
intense. His
His
mom is
mom's
a
great.
trip,
respectfully, his mom.
and then the
By the
Mendoza
way,
kid is like the opposite.
we had two Latino quarterbacks nominated for
Yeah,
the Heisman this year.
Yes, sir.
We are coming far as a country, huh?
yeah. I mean, it's almost like if Mendoza was like, we had a friend that used to do a Twitter thing called Evil Tim Tebow, and it was just
Oh, I miss
really,
him.
Oh, who is that?
yeah,
I
yeah,
love that Twitter account, Maddie.
yeah. But if Romero Mendoza had an evil Romero Mendoza, it would be Diego Pavia.
Diego Pavia
But it was just
tweets.
wild. Like I've never seen a guy basically say "fuck the voters" like that.
Well, like this was such a weird Heisman race too, because a lot of it was like storyline based because none of the
Yeah,
stats pop off the
yeah.
page
The
like
stats
previous
don't really
years.
pop.
A lot of
You're
people,
right
like
about
a lot
that.
of them had very similar stats.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And, at that point, then you just kind of got to,
Like I wouldn't have been upset. Like I could understand why you would want like why Pavia would win.
Anybody could have won it.
Yeah. Except Jordan Love.
right. But then
I
you
I'd
would
been
thought
so
probably
Jordan
I,
just
Love.
go
I would have been
like,
so pissed
okay,
if Jordan
so
Love
let's
won.
go with the winners. Who are the winners of these
Yeah,
guys? Julian
I mean he had
Sand
a
and
really
Mendoza.
yeah
Who did it with less and who won a little more? It's just, that's the only way to do
he
it.
had a
So,
really special game too against Ohio State. I
yeah.
mean they didn't score a lot of points, but he made some clutch throws and took some nasty hits.
Yep.
And that I was like, yeah, give him the Heisman after that.
I love Fernando Mendoza so. I've been
Yeah,
a
he's
big
a
fan of
great,
his
great
ever since
player.
the 99 yards with the boys last year.
We'll see what he does the next level, but we'll see what he does in the playoffs.
I'm excited.
I am too.
Who do they play the winner of which one? They play the winner
Ohio,
of
Oklahoma, Alabama, maybe.
Alabama. Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
it'd be so awful if Alabama picked them off or
Yeah, that would be the
Oklahoma.
worst thing.
I mean, they
But it would also
could.
be very funny if Kalen DeBoer
They
opts
could,
to
but I feel
stay.
like the fact that they did it against Ohio State, you have more hope. You have more
Yeah.
faith in them than you did last year.
I heard that Sam Simpson is hurt. And that's why he's been kind of off the last few weeks. And if he gets rest, Alabama maybe can kind of get their
What, Ty
season back.
Simpson?
Ty Simpson, yeah,
Yeah.
that's the word.
I know, but they still can't run the ball.
They've
Yeah.
had they it's not been good. Like you don't see them like that they can just turn it on. I think Oklahoma Alabama is going to be a very low scoring
Yeah,
kind of.
those are the kind of games that really I mean, you get a defense heavy team that just plays
Yeah,
tough. You got a crafty quarterback. That's not a good matchup for Bama.
yeah.
You know,
I'm not a
Bama,
big yeah.
yeah.
I'm not a big fan of John Mateer throwing the ball. He's a good leader. He can run it, but he doesn't have like
No,
that.
his running is weird too because
Yes.
he just can
Hmm.
see the field really well. He's not the fastest guy, but he just can kind of see things
Mm-hmm.
and make shit happen out of nowhere. Are you guys excited for the games this weekend though?
I'm
Of
very excited.
course. Of course. I mean, they
What
might
are you
not
most
be them.
excited? Which game is tickling your
I'll
fancy?
I hope Tulane gives Ole Miss a good game. I don't have much faith for JMU versus Oregon.
Yeah.
Actually, my take was going to be JMU.
Alabama, Oklahoma will be a great game.
My take was that
And
JMU puts up more of a fight against Oregon than
so
Tulane
there's
does against
one
Ole
game
Miss.
Friday night and then
Oh,
three on Saturday, right?
Yeah, it's the Friday night game is Alabama, Oklahoma, and then
That's
you
fun.
have the morning you get what is it? The morning is Miami, Texas A&M, which I'm intrigued for just because they're such similar teams where they both
Yep.
beat Notre Dame and then kind of like beat a bunch of trash teams, and then Miami didn't like they kind of kept the same. And Texas A&M got exposed at the end of the season. Then it's Tulane, Ole Miss, and then you cap the night on Saturday with JMU, Oregon.
And then like tomorrow there's two games, which is fun. Thursday there's a game,
Yeah, which bowl
you
games are
know.
tomorrow?
Old Dominion, South Florida, and Louisiana, Delaware.
I love that Delaware's in a bowl game
The
so much.
Hancock Whitney Bowl and the Camping World Bowl. No, no, my
cool.
bad. The Staff DNA Cure Bowl and the 68
So,
Ventures Bowl. What are these bowls?
are
I
you
never
watching
heard
the?
of them.
Maddie? Are you watching the bowl tonight?
I'm watching right now. I just
The
made it. I
Salute to
won a
Veterans
bet.
Bowl,
I bet the first half over 13 and a half,
and then the
and I got
Cure Bowl.
lucky.
I
I
don't
got a
remember.
miracle cover.
I don't remember what 68 Ventures was. What is 68 Ventures?
I have no fucking idea.
68 Ventures. I'm on their website right now. This is what they said. We are a fiercely loyal tribe of needle movers inspiring people to bet on themselves. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that means.
It's kind of like Google it.
Sounds like bullshit.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Sounds like
just
Uh,
some
a
company that
Ponzi
raises
scheme.
money.
yeah, I'm on their website. I have no
And you
idea.
know what? You and Texas A&M is probably the best matchup.
I think it's the most even teams.
Yes. That one I think will be a high scoring game. Go down to the last 5 minutes. That's a fun one. So a lot of sports, also the NFL. If I can pick all four games, I'm gonna take Alabama. I don't know why, but I will. I'll take this one is such a coin flip. I'm gonna go with the U. I don't know why. I'm gonna go with
The
them.
only reason I would be scared about the U is if it is a close game at the end. I
Yeah.
definitely do not trust Mario Cristobal in a
Sure.
close
He
game to
he
like
doesn't
close out
doesn't
a game.
close. He's not a closer. And I'll take Ole Miss and then I'll take Oregon. So not that many surprises.
I am
That's not
on
with the spread, by the way. I'm just heads up.
I'm on Oklahoma because I think the home field advantage in the playoff games we saw last year was such a huge advantage.
Yeah.
I'll be on Texas A&M to squeak by for the same reason, and then Ole Miss and Oregon. Yeah, it'd be sick, But I do think JMU puts up more of a fight against Oregon than
Gonna be a lot of fun.
Tulane puts up against Ole Miss.
Did you see
Yeah.
Tulane's coach, John Summerall, who's also Florida's coach, just gave the university $100,000 for their
I
next
did.
coaching search?
Go him. That's awesome.
Wow, what a great way to leave a college place.
Also, a lot of these games, like specifically the G5 games, with how many coaches are gone, like
yeah,
Lane Kiffin not being there for Ole Miss, Summerall going to go to Florida. Both of Oregon's coordinators going to new jobs, and JMU's coach going to UCLA. A lot of movement.
a lot of movement. Who could ask
It's
for
hard to
anything
keep
more?
track.
All right, we got to keep rolling here. Maddie's got a date. Is that what's going on?
I got a real hot date.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I go to
tonight,
my meetings.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. We work around Maddie's meetings now.
Update 68 Ventures. It's something with real estate.
There you go.
That's cool. Well, now that they're hosting a bowl game, I'll be sure to use them. NFL, what playoffs are getting pretty clear now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Aren't they? And
I don't need to worry about my Dolphins
also,
more, baby.
Mike McDaniel threw two under the bus, saying he might do the quarterback change.
Wow.
I'm shocked. He was so into Tua, and now he's done with him.
What the Dolphins should do is get a cold weather quarterback.
Yeah. Well, they looked bad last night.
They look bad every time they play in the cold.
And financial services company.
Oh my God!
What the from being so
Shut up, Peyton Manning.
We're gonna get
Matty. They look bad every time they play in the cold. It's just something that happens.
So
it's been a fun run. I knew it couldn't.
The Chiefs are out. The Eagles easily beat the Raiders. The Jags are good, and the Broncos are showing everybody that. I don't know why everybody's like the Broncos suck. They don't suck.
I think if Bo Nix is playing to his upper potential, they could beat anybody easily.
You don't win 11 games in a row by sucking.
And that defense is legit.
And Josh Allen basically just saved the Bills season. They were down 21-0. That was a really fun game. The Lions have the toughest schedule I've ever seen. It's just sad because they're not as good as last year, but
they're leading the league.
Yeah.
This is basically going to be the first time a team has led the league in scoring and not made the playoffs.
You know what is the most interesting thing of the week, though, is that Phillip Rivers almost won a game. I mean, he looks so fat, and it seriously looked like it was bizarre.
I love it, though.
Because he knows what to do.
This was going to happen. Like he was at least going to put up a better battle than people thought.
Yeah, because he knows what to do, and that's half the battle.
Yeah.
It's just if you can dink and dunk it and get some guys in space, he can do okay. He's not going to throw 40 yards down the play. He can't scramble, but he knows what to do, and a lot of these young guys don't know what to do.
But how old is he?
45 or something. 40. So
44, 45.
He hasn't played in 4 seasons.
I think 5 or something like this is.
And he says they will make the playoffs. I'm not sure if that's going to happen.
He retired in 2018 or something like that.
It's insane. By the way, so I'm looking through the standings.
Yeah.
So if I'm looking right, and I see it, you see the point differential. The teams that won. The top 2 are. I mean, most of it is for the top guys. It's New England's 106. Bills 87, other teams around the 80s, Then you get to frickin' Rams and Seattle. Rams are plus 159, Seattle's plus 163. I think Seattle runs up on some bad teams, but I think the Rams
are this team Thursday is a big game.
Yeah.
And it just sucks it's on a Thursday because you'd rather have this game be when they both get full rest. I heard Devontae Adams might not be able to play, and that sucks.
Yeah.
You want this game. It's an important game. You want it to be, where both teams have ample rest. This is the first
time a Thursday night game has been. This is a massive Thursday night game.
It is. It's like the game of the week.
Exactly. This late in the season, both teams 11-3 fighting for home field advantage.
This will probably be home field, the number 1 seed.
Yeah. Also, kudos to Kyle Shanahan. They are 10-4 with their usual.
They always win.
They're quiet too. They're quiet. I feel
very quiet. 10-4.
Well, I feel like they're sort of he's doing that thing where they're finding ways to win. Could they
Hmm.
still end up being a first round exit? Possibly.
Yeah. I
Um,
also got to give the Jags, they're probably going to win their division. Not many people believe in Liam Cohen. He's doing a great job.
you did, Maddie. We all saw your support
Of
for
course
Liam
I
Cohen.
did. I like when he said Duval. That was the best thing I
That's
ever
all you
heard.
had to do to win Maddie's heart.
Well, I just knew everybody was going to shit on him. I'm like, you're not giving him a chance because he said Duval.
I like it. He came in with swag,
He did.
He did, and
And,
they even hit a lull this season too, and then they bounced back and they only won
mm,
five in a row. So
yeah.
also kudos to D'Amico Ryans for turning Houston's
Nobody wants
season
to play
around.
the Texans in the
Yeah,
playoffs. That
they've won.
defense is the best defense in the NFL, bar none. And they're only getting better. And if they can get a little things going on offense, they're dangerous. Like, I think the whole AFC is wide open. That all seven teams that make the playoffs, I can see making the Super Bowl. Or the NFC, I'm going to stick to, now that Parsons is out for the year, I'm
Yeah,
just going to say either Seattle or the Rams.
I will definitely give this to the Rams just via quarterback play.
I think they're the better team.
Yeah, and Darnold again, as
Yeah.
we've been saying forever, until you get it done, we can't trust you in those big moments.
Exactly. And we'll
So,
see what he does Thursday because this is the game he shits the bed.
Mm-hmm.
by the way, I saw a great stat today. Drake May is only 1-12 when trailing in the fourth. Granted, some of that was his rookie year, but still an interesting stat.
That was a great game. I mean, you just saw that like Josh Allen does these Josh Allen things where he's pretty incredible, getting his willing his team to win. I mean, they were down. I woke up a little late on Sunday. I never do, but I'm having trouble sleeping.
You,
So I woke up and I turned the TV on. It was 14 nothing, then it was 21 nothing. And I was just like, damn. And then the Buffalo came back. They scored five times in a row,
you
five
kind of feel
touchdowns in
this
a row.
is like a now or never year for
It
them.
kind of is, and there's urgency, and it's like
Without the Chiefs being there now.
Yeah.
even if they don't win the division, you still got to run the table. No excuses.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. I mean,
And
them, yeah.
they'll kick themselves for losing at Miami. They lose these like the thing with Sean McDermott. Every year they lose to a team they should win. Every year they lay an egg.
Yeah.
And then you got to win. I mean, you can't do that if you want to be a Super Bowl team. So no excuses. They got to run the table or it's over. But the Texans are dangerous. The Texans are a team you might want to throw some money on to make the Super Bowl.
Hmm.
That defense, so good,
Sick.
so mean.
Yes.
I love it.
That would be kind of wild. They could end up playing, Buffalo in a wild card game too. So,
Yeah, it will be
hmm.
interesting if Jacksonville can hold on to that division.
I think
Yeah,
they can.
it's tight. Do they
Do
play
you
each
think
other
Tua
the
will
next
get
few?
benched
I mean, now that we're officially eliminated or whatnot, why not see what you have?
with Zach Wilson?
Well, Jacksonville's got Denver, which will be the toughest
That's
one,
a
and
tough
then
one.
Indiana, and then Tennessee.
And
So
that's going to be tough.
pretty easy.
Indiana's going to be tough.
Yeah.
Philip fucking Rivers, baby.
Yep. He knows what to do.
Colts still have a 15% chance.
He said they're going to make the playoffs. I don't know, but
Colts
it's
have a
just wild that the
15%
Chiefs aren't
chance.
going to make it.
Lions have a 40% chance, Luke.
That's going to be
Well,
hard.
I think they need like Green Bay to lose
By
at
the way,
least twice.
they tried to get these premier games on Christmas. Look how bad the
Oh
Christmas
my
games are
God,
this
they
year.
are stinky. It's
And yeah, it's so
Dallas at
bad.
Washington, Detroit at Minnesota, and Denver at Broncos at Chiefs.
Yeah.
By the way, I hate that shit. Christmas was NBA forever. And
Yeah, I
Well, the
agree.
NFL loves to do that.
Well, I mean, they're
That was,
also playing on this coming Saturday with the college football playoffs.
what scumbags?
I
Stop
know.
it. Stop it. They
And
don't
the
get
games are
that.
great.
Like,
The games are great Saturday.
but you know that the NFL apparently would play every day of the week if they could, but
Oh, if they could, absolutely.
well, no, the thing, it's not just because they whatever, it's because there's monopoly laws.
Yep.
Yes.
So
I mean,
that's essentially why they don't.
Saturday night, the Packers at Bears is an incredible game. It was a great game a couple weeks ago. This will be a great game. And like, they love, they figure like more people watch that than, a bad James Madison versus Oregon.
Well, more people watch NFL than anything else. It's like they
True.
eat anything. The NFL can do whatever they want.
And
They
they do.
could.
They abuse the shit out of their fans, and we
Because there's
take it.
fantasy records and these are the fantasy championships. So even Christmas, a lot of people will be playing for their Super Bowl. So their ratings will still be good, but they didn't get the premier matchups that they thought they'd get. It just so happened that the Chiefs were awful. And the Chiefs are always great, so nobody saw that coming. And the Vikings and Lions were great last year, so nobody saw that coming either.
Okay. One last thing before we get out of here.
Sure.
Cooper Flagg became the youngest person to score 40 points or more in an NBA game.
Pretty
Scored
sick. He's the real
42.
deal.
Got off to a little bit of a slow start, but he has adapted.
Yep.
In his last 7
Mhm.
games, he's averaging over 25 points. They are going to him in crunch time too. It's crazy. They're throwing the ball to this little 18-year-old dude in fucking crunch time, and they're winning games with him too, like when they shouldn't be. So hopefully they can find somebody else to build around him. I mean, AD is just never healthy, but the organization's kind of fucked. But at least he is proven to be everything they thought he was
Yeah.
going to be. So, all right, you guys
He's
got
pretty
anything?
special.
Yeah, he's special. He's fun to watch too.
Yeah.
I mean, just for his age alone, it's like crazy the things he's doing.
It is pretty nuts. I mean, you think about it. He can play for 17, 18 years. God
Oh,
willing, good health.
yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
LeBron is on what? 20 years?
Yeah, I mean LeBron, with his size, he stays fit, so he can do
Mhm.
it. He could probably play another couple years, even if it's just coming off the bench at some point. But he still puts up 25 points when he wants. Yeah. So okay, guys, I think that's about all I got. You got anything
Well,
to add
enjoy
before we
the
get out?
playoff games.
Shout out
And
Luke and mine's college basketball teams, by the way, too.
yeah, the
Where
University of
Nebraska in
Michigan
at
is
this
sick.
week?
15, baby, top
Wow, they're
15.
moving right up.
It's a basketball school.
That's right.
And
Nebraska's
Indiana's a
basket.
football
After
school.
we beat Illinois, yeah.
Who knew
Yeah.
that Indiana would be a football school and Nebraska would be a basketball
I
school?
looked up tickets. So at the start of the new year, Nebraska plays Michigan State here in Pinnacle at the
Uh-huh.
arena here. They're like $250 tickets.
You can
Shit,
afford it.
Everybody's bought in.
They
Yeah.
bought in.
Wow. Well, you can
That
go
must
to
be
a bar
embarrassing for Matt
nearby.
Rule.
The drinks will be cheaper.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
All right, everybody.
Much love, guys.
Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next week for another exciting edition of the Sports Hole.
Sports
Bye-bye.